Hey y'all, it's Megan. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome aboard. So today I'm talking about Disney stuff, but it's going to be something a little bit different, as you probably have seen on every social media platform and news and everything else. There are about 30,000 Disney employees, Disney cast members, who are being laid off. You know, a lot of people have been furloughed since the beginning of March, and now there are going to actually be layoffs. So with that being said, I wanted to today take a few minutes to just talk about some of the opportunities that there are to help out those cast members who are at risk of being laid off and those who actually are laid off, and to support cast members in general, because they don't get paid a lot to make all that magic. So I wanted to just give you a couple of resources, and I will give links in the description down below for everything that I can find, just as far as where you can donate and how you can give back to cast members who might need a little extra help right now. So the first thing I want to mention is just a couple of things for cast members who are at risk of being laid off. While you have access to the hub, if it's still called the hub, you know, your online portal for where all of the employment stuff is, do a couple of things while you still have access to it. Get your last few pay statements, get your tax info, get any resumes or anything like that that you have saved there, because once you are no longer a cast member, you're no longer going to have access to all of that. I wish that I had saved a few more of my pay statements when I was working there before I lost access to the portal. So that's just something to keep in mind while you have access to those things. Those are helpful to go ahead and save a copy, take a screenshot, save the information somehow so that you can have that for the future, just to make sure that your taxes get done correctly and you have all of those things for future employment opportunities. If they ask for any of your former pay statements for any kind of loans or anything like that that you may be taking out, you want to have all of that information. So while you have access to it, go ahead and do it. And the other thing is, if you have comp tickets, any complimentary tickets for the parks, even though Disneyland isn't even open right now, go ahead and save those tickets. That way you don't lose them. As far as I know, if you go ahead and print the tickets, if you go ahead and save them, you will be able to use them even if you are no longer a cast member. I don't know that for 100% fact, but it's worth a try, I think. So make sure that you are taking advantage of everything that you have at your disposal right now. Go ahead and use all of those things to make sure that you have them in the event that you no longer have access. So the next couple things I'm going to mention are opportunities for non-cast members, or other cast members, I guess, to donate to those cast members who need a little extra help. A couple of the primary ways are through food banks. So that's one of the things that no matter how much you make, you always need food. So that's one thing that, you know, it can be a little stressful, especially for cast members who have families. You want to be able to have plenty of food, and that's not something that you can just like do without. So there are several food bank opportunities in Disneyland area and in Central Florida. So I will once again leave all of those links down there that I can find, but a couple to keep in mind are the cast member Pantry, which is run specifically for cast members. They have pages on Facebook, and you can get in touch with them via email. Leave that down there. But those are opportunities for if you live in the area and you want to go and drop off some food items to be redistributed and donated. That's something that you can do if you are local to the area. If you are not local, like me, you can also donate via Venmo, and the handle, is it called a handle on Venmo? Sorry, technologically challenged. But you would donate that to @castmemberpantry, and they also have an Amazon wish list. So make sure that you are taking a look at all of those links, and if you are able and willing to give a little something, you can go to the Amazon wish list and see what all that they are really in need of, and you can donate that way, or you can just send money so that they can go out and purchase what they need to be able to give back to cast members. Another great option is Second Harvest Food Bank, which does operate out of California and Florida. So that's an opportunity for cast members on both coasts. You can also go to their Facebook page, their website, same information, you know, just like I said, make sure that you're checking out those links to see anywhere that you are willing to donate and give a little contribution for cast member food banks. And while we're talking about food, everyone's favorite little furry critters also need to eat. And that's something that can be really stressful and that people don't really think about. When there are people in need, you immediately think of the people, but those people also have furry family members. So there are a couple of different groups that are committed to helping cast members' pets. So specifically in Florida, there is the Walt Disney World Cast Member and Hospitality Pets in Need. That It's a long name, but they are committed to helping out with getting pet supplies, pet foods, that kind of thing, to people who may not be able to go out and just grab those right now, because pet food's expensive. I don't know when the last Chewy order was that you put in, but mine came today, and it's expensive and it's heavy, but beside the point. So make sure that you are checking that out if you are interested in giving back to the pets. And another opportunity in Florida, if I find more for California, I will obviously have those linked, but for right now I found some for Florida. Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando, so that's another group that you can check out their wish lists and make donations to them if you are in the area, to be able to get some food and some snacks and some treats out to the local pets that may also be having a hard time right now if their people are cast members. One final thing that I wanted to mention as far as things that you can do to give back is another donation opportunity on Venmo. I haven't found any GoFundMes that are just like broadly for cast members. If someone knows of one that pops up, make sure that you comment that down below so that we can link that and we can make sure that there's another thing posted for everyone to see. But on Venmo, there is a group called Magic for Magic Makers, and I'll put the handle thing here so you can actually see how it's written out and make sure that you're donating to the correct one. But this is a group that was started by a friend of a skipper, so I can personally vouch for this skipper. If he says that this is a good person, it's a good person. He's an excellent human being, and so this is something that they've put together as a way to give back to cast members who are, you know, falling on hard times. They try to do a little surprise gift drop once a week for cast members who need a little extra help right now. So that's just another great way to help out. That's pretty much it for today. No story times or anything fun and crazy like that. I just wanted to take a second to kind of talk about the situation that's going on. I was only part of the Disney family for a very short time, but you know, that time is very close to my heart, and all of those people I do consider my family still, all of my Disney friends. So if you are a cast member who is having a hard time right now, we love you and thank you for all the amazing work you do, and I'm sorry that you don't get enough appreciation, but hopefully there are some opportunities here for those of us who are not cast members to give back and donate a little bit of something to help out in any way we can. So even if just a few of us do something, that's more than nothing, right? So just wanted to just say that. So give if you are able. If not, just check out the links and share that information with others, and make sure that you are thanking any cast members that you do know in person or on social media. There's plenty of them out there. So make sure that you're spreading some love. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.